Okay, I've just come into the AAaudio Imports room. It's Brian Ackerman with AAaudio Imports. Brian, how are you today?
Great.
Rocky Mountain 2018.
Where's the time go?
Boy, I'll tell you, it is just, it's amazing how time flies when you're having fun. And boy, speaking of that, I sat in that sweet spot 5 minutes ago. I mean, it was just enveloping. And it was musical, and it was big, and it was open, and it drew me in. And I just wanted to park myself there for hours.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's just great. So show us the system, please.
Okay, so we have a lot of Golden Ear Award winners in this system this year. Let's start with the speakers, the Wilson Benesch Resolution. And we have a review coming out in Absolute Sound. I think it's next issue.
Mm-hmm.
And they got the Golden Ear Award. And these are $69,500 retail.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's finish options. This has the beautiful burl walnut finish on them. So the cabinet is all carbon fiber, and it has aluminum baffle and bottom plate and back plate.
Mm-hmm.
And these are 200 pounds and perfect for this room. And they're sitting on a new carbon plinth that Wilson Benesch is now making. And they come in 3 sizes, so you can get them for small, medium, and large size speakers.
I like to put speakers on plinths. I do. I've been doing it for several years now.
Yeah, so it's actually a glass top on the plinth with carbon fiber, and then there's damping compounds inside.
Mm-hmm.
And it's great. It tunes a lot of the resonance out.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're magnificent to look at. Look at that, viewers. Just gorgeous.
And then we have the infrasonic generator, which is sort of like a fancy name for a type of woofer, but it's different because it's carbon fiber, and it does not have a magnet attached to the back of it. So the magnet is opposing top and bottom, and then it rides up and down on a steel pole. Interesting. So it's very light. It weighs 14 grams, the cone itself. So you don't have to worry about the drag of a magnet on the back with a basket on it. And it's pretty amazing how it integrates with the system and opens up the sound field.
Well, it's surely an open sounding system. There's no doubt about it. And here we are, the electronics.
Yeah, well,
wow.
Ypsilon electronics. We have the Hyperion monoblocks, which are also Golden Ear Award winners, which were just reviewed by Jacob Halburn. These are the 400 watts per channel hybrid design.
Gosh, they're just sounding wonderful.
Sitting on the Wilson Benesch R1 amp stand, which is made out of Delrin and carbon fiber.
As is the equipment rack here.
The equipment rack is made by them, and this is stackable, so you can add as many modules as you want.
We have an Aurender.
Aurender M10.
Yep, M10 here.
And this is the star of the show right here, the new Ypsilon DAC. It's called the DAC 1000, and this is a multi-format, and it's chipless, so it uses all discrete circuitry. It has separate DACs inside for PCM and DSD, and it automatically switches between depending on what the source is playing. And it also has a tube input stage, tube rectification, and all the inputs on the back from I2S, USB, coax, ACBU, and USB, of course. And so this is the first one in the U.S.
Oh, congratulations!
And it's in full production mode, so we're going to be delivering probably next month.
And we got the line stage below it.
And then the line stage below, which is Class A stereophile product, which we've shown for years.
Yeah, I've had the line stage in my system. It's fantastic. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
And cabling here, we have
the usual stage 3 concepts.
Yeah, look at that. Gosh.
This is all handmade in the U.S.
Ow! Look at that.
So the benefits of this cable is that it's everything is handmade from end to end. We use special molds to make all the connectors and all the parts, and the The connectors are jewelry quality silver.
Yeah, you can see them here. Look at that. Beautiful.
Yep, and then on the top models, there's a mix of palladium and silver and the wire. Okay, now this is actually the HB Marble 2, Mark II.
Oh, they have a Mark II out.
This is the new model.
Okay.
And they've redesigned the whole inside. It's much more refined than it used to be. The original one was wonderful. We did really well with it. We sold a lot of them. The new one is quite a bit better. I've compared, and we'll have to do a video and show the inside of the new one because it looks a lot different.
We'll do that when we visit you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And look at the size of the
the Leviathan.
My
The
goodness.
sea monster of volcanoes.
It is. Look at this.
Yeah,
it's alive.
The beauty of this cable is that you have a separate cable for each pin on the leg. So for your positive, your neutral, and your ground, you have a separate power cord for each.
Cool.
And that's what makes this cord different than the rest.
What does that retail for?
$14,500.
$14,500. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Brian, that was a great system walkthrough. I mean, I just want to take these speakers home with me. They sound that good. It's just wonderful. I wish I had my my van outside. It's that good, and the viewers are going to need a chance to listen to them next.
Absolutely.
So let's do that. Let's listen to the system, okay?
Okay, great.
Okay, here we go. That was simply spectacular. Brendan Perry from Dead Can Dance was surely in the room with us. What I noticed that I have not noticed before on that track is the bells. The bells were so distinct and separate, and they started to swim around the room and kind of almost like a celestial happening in the room itself. I mean, it was so cool because the image was, I was part of it. I was part of the concert experience.
Wow, that's what we trying to do.
I tell you, man, it was sitting back here. Now, viewers, you're going to catch a little bit of that on the YouTube video. Trust me, seek out Brian Ackerman, find out the dealer near you, audition a pair of Wilson Benesch speakers with Ypsilon electronics. You will not be disappointed. This was one of the best rooms I've heard at Rocky Mountain. And I also want to add, this is the best system you've set up in this room, and you've had this room for years.
12 years.
Yep, so congratulations.
Thanks.
Wow, this is awesome, man. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Peter.
Okay, thanks for your hospitality.